Hey guys, I'm Amy from The Savvy Sparrow, and welcome to another episode of Do More Monday. Now, real quick, if you're new here, Do More Monday is all about starting off the week on the productive foot and tackling a very small area of our homes that maybe we've been neglecting. And for me, today, that's under the kitchen sink. Okay, so let's see what's lurking behind here. Ta-da! Here it is. This is how it always looks. I should have a very long time ago taken off that label because it just looks messy, but here we are. So because of where my sink is located, it's kind of like at a diagonal here. I have a lot of space back here and back here, but it's kind of unusable space because it's just so hard to get back there. So like grocery bags end up back there, like old vases, things like that. I really need a better storage solution for under the sink. So let's get started. Okay, so the very first step is to get everything out of this space and see what we have. So now that everything is out, what I'm gonna do is just kind of like look around and see what I have a lot of and how I can like start categorizing things. What I'm noticing immediately is that I have a lot of these used grocery bags, but we do use them. They are handy to have, so I'm gonna keep them. I planned ahead and I bought a little grocery bag holder that I'm going to attach right here. So first, I'm gonna get that out and I'm gonna do something with all of these bags. I'm just gonna get all of the plastic bags out of the way by going ahead and just stuffing them in here. And that's all that will fit. It's probably a good 15 bags in there. That's probably all I need. So I'm just gonna set this to the side and I'm gonna toss all the other ones. I also probably don't need 6 different empty jars. So I'm gonna keep 2. I've never really used them, but I already went through the work to wash them. You guys know how that is. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the other ones and just keep a few. Okay, starting a trash pile. So let's tackle the bulk of our problem, this bin right here. I'm just gonna take everything out, I'm gonna see what I have, and I'm gonna see if there's a better way that I can organize this so it's more accessible and just cleaner looking. Okay, so my bin is emptied. I've kind of got an idea of everything I'm working with. It's not really that much stuff. I think it's just that this is just not the greatest storage solution. It's once you put it in there, it's hard to see what's in there. It's really difficult to like stand everything back up where it goes. So I actually have a new solution storage unit that I'm gonna try out in this space. But actually, before we start, I forgot my number one rule for cleaning, decluttering, organizing is before you start putting things back, clean the space. You can see how dirty and dusty it is back here. So I'm gonna grab my vacuum and get that knocked out first. Okay, so let me show you what I'm working with. I just unboxed it. I can tell I'm already gonna love it. It's not even installed yet. But I bought this Simple Human cabinet organizer, which is going to be perfect. I can already tell. It's right here. And of course I've got to put it in, but it very easily slides out. It's got these little dividers that you can change like where they go. And it holds a lot. So I know that I'm going to love this. Let's get it installed. Okay, so we got that installed. It was super easy to do. It slides beautifully. One thing though, you have to make sure that your sink that it's deep enough and it won't run into your plumbing. I was almost going to have to return this and get one that was more shallow for the door to be able to close, but we just barely made it. So let's start organizing this. Ooh, okay. I had to get a pillow because my knees were killing me. One quick tip to think about if you're going to use a cabinet organizer like this one or a different one, think about like how far it comes up on your cabinet door, especially if you're going to use this space for storage also. So I tested it out, and for my new bag holder, it's really going to have to go like right up to the edge of the cabinet door for this to still close properly. also, because I'm putting this on the door and it's technically going to hang over a little bit, then in this front holder, you need to keep like things that are low, like short bottles and stuff like that. And I thought that's the perfect spot for my trash bags. Usually the roll is a lot larger and it'll fit perfectly right in there in the front. And to start, I'm going to take my vases and just put them over on the side because that is a great place for them still. I won't have all those grocery bags kind of cluttering up the space anymore. And then let's start loading stuff in our new organizer. Now I'm gonna put the taller things in the back so that they're easier to see. Now for some items I have two of the same thing because like we use them a lot, or I buy them at Costco, so you buy in bulk. Like also this Dawn dish soap. So I'm gonna take the ones that are not opened and I'm gonna set those kind of in the back also. And then things that we rarely use, I'm just gonna stick in the very back of the organizer. All right, we are almost done. As a very last step, I'm going to install this little grocery bag holder. The instructions say to use like an alcohol wipe or a cleaning wipe and clean the surface really well first. So that's what we're gonna do. This also, the one that I bought also comes with screws if you want to actually screw it in, but I think that these will work just fine. And I've got one more little storage thing that I bought to hang right there. All right, and I think that we are done. So let's check and see how much time is left. 2 minutes to spare. All right, guys, there is another episode of Do More Monday in the books, another area of our home that is nice and clean and organized, decluttered. Feels so nice. Join us next Monday where, again, we will be tackling a small area of the home that just needs some attention. So thank you so much. See you next time.